Where is Little Mac gone to? Where did he go? No one knows. Where did Little Mac go to? Where did he go? No one knows. Is he in a gym somewhere? Where did he go? No one knows. Is he hiding from the world there? Where did he go? No one knows. The year was 1987. At age 17, weighing in at a mighty 107 pounds, a new and upcoming boxer appeared on the minor circuit. His name was Little Mac. After cruising through the first lineup of opponents, many boxers started to notice this little man, this little machine, this guy, Little Mac. Every KO and TKO led him to future matches against more experienced and more talented boxers. With his new coach, Doc, he trained for many hours every day, training and training more, until he was ready for his next fights. Little Mac was a force to be reckoned with. He made his way through circuits, defeating the world's best boxers. Bald Bull, Mr. Sandman, Super Macho Man, and even the Big Cheese himself, Mr. Dream. The only person who was in his way was the one and only Iron Man Mike Tyson. Little Mac did his best, but he let too many punches get to him, and after a grueling defeat, Little Mac hid away from the world. For 7 whole years, he hid from the world. Nobody knew where he went. After his crushing defeat, it looked like maybe Little Mac's time had come and gone. 7 years later, 1994, Little Mac heard about the Bruiser Brothers manhandling the new world of boxing. Little Mac decided it was time to return to the ring, finally returning from the darkness. Doc was gone. Mac was all by himself. Training and training he did. Training more and more every day. He grew faster, stronger, grew more muscle, and was an all-round better fighter. He started in the minor circuit, yet again. Once he got to the title bout in the minor circuit, he ran into a familiar face. Bald Bull. Bald Bull put up a good fight, but yet again he was ousted by Little Mac and his major hooks. Oddly enough, the next circuit Little Mac fought in was the major circuit. He made his way through another lineup of boxers, made his way to Mr. Sandman, the major circuit title holder. It was yet again a nice fight. Mr. Sandman almost put Little Mac to sleep, but Little Mac got the best of him and knocked him out early in the second round. Next up, Little Mac took on the world circuit. He met some really oddball characters. There was the girl. Wait, no, it was actually a guy. He faced this guy with long hair, and he just was a little bit weird. But Little Mac took him on and knocked him out pretty cleanly. Took on a clown as well, another oddball character that Little Mac had never seen before. The new world of boxing was really peculiar, Little Mac was thinking. Once he knocked out the clown pretty quickly, threw his balls back in his face, he ran into another opponent, the world circuit title holder, Super Macho Man. Again, Little Mac was ready. Super Macho Man had some major hooks. But Little Mac had some major hooks of his own. Knocked him out pretty cleanly. In the back of Little Mac's mind was that one loss that he suffered to Iron Mike Tyson back in the day. These thoughts really got to Little Mac over the 7 years. And once he heard about the Bruiser Brothers and their manhandling of every opponent they faced, he wanted some revenge. And since Mike Tyson was unavailable, the Bruiser Brothers would have to do. Little Mac faced this guy who worried about his face more than boxing. He was a good boxer, but Little Mac knew how to get to him. Hit him in the face. Hit him in the face. He did. He hit him right in the face and knocked him out. Next up was this old Japanese man with a walking stick. Yeah, he had a walking stick. He used it a lot too, but Little Mac was ready. He had to dodge a lot. A lot of dodging Little Mac did. And then, finally, yeah, he knocked him out too. Next two opponents were the final two, Rick and Nick Bruiser. Little Mac was ready. He had trained all this time, and he was ready for some revenge. Rick Bruiser had some mighty vicious punches, but Little Mac had the movements and the right jabs at the right times. Late in the second round, Little Mac found an opening and laid it to him and knocked him down for the count. The only boxer that laid next for Mac was Nick Bruiser, the new fighting machine that was knocking out everyone that came in his way, even his little brother. Little Mac was ready. He knew what he had to do. He laid low and dodged every punch that came his way. But unfortunately, he got knocked down once. And then, in the second round, he got knocked down again. Fatigue started to wear in, and Little Mac was almost down and out. But then, a sudden glance from his past came back creeping into his head. Iron Mike's smile rang true, right in his eyes. He looked up. All I could see on Nick Bruiser's face was Iron Mike's vicious smile. Little Mac was weary. He was swaying to and fro, but that didn't bug him. He had a special surprise for Nick Bruiser. And bam! Little Mac came in with a surprise hook right when Nick was getting ready to lay a final blow. Little Mac had done it. He knocked out Nick Bruiser. Little Mac reigned supreme. The story of Little Mac is a famous one indeed. His disappearance has left everyone wondering and hoping for his return. It's been 14 years since he hopped into the ring for that final time. After old footage has reappeared on virtual consoles everywhere, people have begun to question if he will ever return. Then he cameoed in some brawling game for the Nintendo Wii. People started to debate if this was a little hint for more to come. Where has Little Mac gone to? And will he ever return to the ring? Will it be an honorable return if he does? Or will it be a seldom talked about return? The truth lies in the hands of the beholder. Little Mac go to? Where did he go? No one knows.